Emily Teaching English.
Listen and learn English with confidence.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emily Teaching English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with all of you for another heartfelt conversation.
Today, we are talking about something that every single person on Earth has to do, but most people do not do very well.
Yes, we are talking about apologizing, and specifically how to apologize in English with real sincerity, warmth, and confidence.
This is such a beautiful topic. Knowing how to say sorry well is actually one of the most important social skills in any language.
Have you ever bumped into someone and just said sorry in a tiny voice, hoping they would not be mad?
Yes, so many learners have shared that story with me. They say sorry once, and then they want to disappear because they have no idea what to say next.
Exactly. And that is a missed opportunity because a good apology can actually strengthen a relationship, not weaken it.
Well, don't worry, because today we are going to fix that together.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to apologize for a small mistake, a big mistake, and everything in between with real warmth and sincerity.
And don't miss the full apology practice at the end. It is going to feel like a real conversation.
So, Emily, where should we start? What is the very first thing to know about saying sorry in English?
The first thing to know is that there are different levels of sorry. The smallest apology is just a quick sorry or excuse me when you bump into someone or sneeze.
Yes, those are tiny, automatic apologies. You can also say, pardon me, which is a more polite and formal version of excuse me.
Pardon me. That is such an elegant phrase. And you can say, "my apologies," which is a slightly more formal way of saying sorry.
Exactly. Now, how do you apologize for a small mistake, like being late to a meeting or a coffee date?
You can say, "I am so sorry I'm late. The traffic was much worse than I expected."
And you can say, please accept my apologies for the delay. I should have left earlier.
That is a very sincere apology. Notice the structure. You first apologize, then you briefly explain, but you do not make excuses.
Exactly. A good apology takes responsibility without over-explaining. Now, how do you apologize for a bigger mistake, like forgetting a friend's birthday or missing an important event?
You can say, "I feel terrible about forgetting your birthday. You mean so much to me, and I'm really sorry."
And you can say, I can't believe I missed our dinner. I'm so sorry. I completely lost track of time, and that's no excuse.
That is so heartfelt. And what follows the apology? The fix.
Exactly. After you apologize, you should offer to make it up to the person. You can say, let me take you out for a nice dinner this weekend to make up for it.
Or you can say, "I would love to celebrate your birthday properly. When are you free this week?"
Those are beautiful recovery phrases. Now, how do you apologize professionally at work, like for missing a deadline or sending a wrong email?
You can say, "I apologize for the delay in sending the report. I should have communicated with you earlier about the issue."
And you can say, please accept my apologies for the error in the client's invoice. I've already corrected it and sent the updated version.
That is very professional. Notice the fix is included in the apology. You apologize and then show you have already taken action.
Exactly. And you can say, I take full responsibility for the miscommunication. Here's what I'm doing to prevent it from happening again.
"I take full responsibility" is such a powerful phrase in a professional setting. It shows maturity and leadership.
Exactly. Now, how do you apologize in customer service, like if you work at a restaurant or a hotel?
You can say, "I am so sorry for the inconvenience. Let me fix that for you right away."
Or, please accept our sincerest apologies for the mix-up with your reservation. We would love to offer you a complimentary dessert to make up for it.
That is so smooth and professional. The complimentary dessert is a thoughtful gesture that turns a negative moment into a positive one.
Exactly. Now, how do you respond when someone apologizes to you?
You can say, "No worries at all. It happens to everyone." Or, "It's totally fine. Don't worry about it."
And you can say, "Thank you for apologizing. I really appreciate it." Or, "I forgive you. Let's move on."
That is so gracious. Accepting an apology gracefully is just as important as giving one.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the difference between saying sorry and giving a real apology.
Yes, just saying the word sorry is not always enough. A real apology has 3 parts: an acknowledgement, a responsibility, and a repair.
For example, "I am sorry I forgot to call you. I should have remembered because it was important to you. I will call you every week from now on to stay in touch."
That is a perfect 3-part apology: acknowledgement, responsibility, and a concrete plan to fix it.
Exactly. And another great example is, "I am sorry I was rude to you at the party last night. I was tired and stressed, but that is not an excuse. I will do better next time."
That is so mature. Now, what about apologies you do not want to give, like when a customer is being unreasonable?
You can stay professional and say, "I understand this is frustrating, and I apologize for the inconvenience. Let me see what I can do to help."
That is a very diplomatic response. It validates the customer's feelings without taking blame for something that is not your fault.
Exactly. You can also say, "I am sorry you feel that way. Let us work together to find a solution."
That is a great customer service phrase. Now, what about apologizing in writing, like in an email?
You can start the email with, "I am writing to apologize for," and you end the email with, "Once again, I apologize for the inconvenience and I appreciate your patience."
That is the perfect email structure for an apology.
Now, Emily, I think it's time for us to slow down and look at our pocket words.
Everybody, it is time for our favorite vocabulary spotlight, pocket words.
These are 4 super useful words from today's apology episode that you can put right into your mental pocket and use the next time you need to say sorry.
I am ready, Mark. What is our very first pocket word for today?
Our first word is regret. Let's say that one more time for the year. Regret.
Regret is a feeling of sadness or disappointment about something you did or did not do. It's a stronger, more emotional word than just sorry.
For example, you could say, "I deeply regret the hurt I caused you," or "She sent a letter of regret after the argument."
That is a powerful word. What is our second pocket word, Mark?
Our second word is forgiveness. Let's repeat that together. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness is the act of choosing not to be angry at someone anymore after they have apologized.
Right. You might say, "I am asking for your forgiveness," or "Forgiveness is a beautiful gift you can give to yourself and to others."
That is so true. What is our third pocket word today, Mark?
Our third word is admit. Let's say it again. Admit.
Admit means to agree that you did something wrong. It takes courage to admit your mistakes, but it's the first step towards a real apology.
For example, "I admit I should have told you the truth," or "He finally admitted that he was wrong."
That is a brave and important word. What is our fourth and final pocket word, Mark?
Our fourth word is make up. Let's repeat that. Make up.
To make up means to become friends again after an argument. You can also say make up for to mean compensating for something.
You could say, "We had a fight, but we made up the next day." Or, "I bought her flowers to make up for forgetting our anniversary."
Those are 4 incredible words that will help you apologize and forgive with grace. Now that we have these great words in our pocket, Mark, let's polish up our sentences.
Oh yes, it's time for our next fun segment, Smooth It Out.
This is where we take a simple learner sentence and upgrade it so it sounds much smoother, more natural, and just like a native speaker.
Let's look at our first learner sentence today. Imagine you forgot to meet a friend and you say, "Sorry, I no come." How can we smooth that out?
Sorry, I no come is grammatically very basic. Let's add some warmth and structure.
To sound more natural, you can say, "I am so sorry I missed our meeting yesterday. I completely forgot, and that's no excuse." Or, "I am so sorry for missing our meeting. I completely forgot."
I am so sorry I missed our meeting yesterday. That sounds so much more sincere.
It really does. What about apologizing at work? Some learners say, "Mistake by me, sorry." How do we upgrade that?
Mistake by me, sorry is way too short and abrupt for a professional apology. Let's make it warm but professional.
To sound smoother, you can say, "I apologize for the error. It was entirely my mistake and I have corrected it already." Or, "I take full responsibility for the misunderstanding. Thank you for your patience."
I take full responsibility for the misunderstanding. That sounds so mature and professional.
Exactly. And let's do one more. What if a learner wants to accept an apology and says, "It is okay, do not worry"?
It is okay, do not worry is fine, but it is a bit flat. To sound more sincere and warm, you can say, "Thank you so much for apologizing. I really appreciate it, and of course I forgive you." Or, "That means a lot. Let us put it behind us and move forward."
Thank you so much for apologizing. I really appreciate it. That sounds so much more heartfelt.
Yes, small upgrades like those make a huge difference.
And now it is time to put everything together.
That's right, everyone. It is time for our real-life practice conversation.
In this dialogue, Emily and I will role-play a realistic conversation where a friend apologizes for missing an important dinner. Notice how we use today's phrases, vocabulary, and pocket words in action.
I will be the friend who has stood up, and Mark will be the friend who is apologizing. Let's listen. Hey, Mark. Thanks for calling me back. I was really looking forward to dinner last night.
I know, Emily. I feel terrible about missing it. I cannot tell you how sorry I am. I completely lost track of time at work, and that's no excuse.
I really appreciate the apology. I was hurt, but I understand these things happen.
Thank you for being so understanding. I deeply regret missing our dinner. You mean so much to me, and I should have communicated with you earlier.
I forgive you. We all make mistakes. What matters is that you reached out.
That means a lot. I would love to make it up to you this weekend. Let me take you to that new Italian restaurant we've been talking about.
That sounds perfect. I would love that.
I'm so glad. I'll make the reservation for Saturday at 7. Thank you again for forgiving me, Emily.
Of course, Mark. That's what friends are for. See you Saturday.
See you Saturday. Take care, Emily.
And cut. Wow, Mark. That was such a sincere and touching conversation.
Thank you, Emily. And to all of our amazing listeners, see how a sincere apology can actually make a friendship stronger.
You don't need a long speech. Just say sorry, take responsibility, and offer to make it up. That's the perfect recipe for a real apology.
That is the absolute truth. You're going to feel so much more confident the next time you need to apologize.
Thank you so much for spending your time learning with us today.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to Emily Teaching English, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave us a comment telling us the nicest apology you ever received.
Keep practicing your English every single day. Be kind, be sincere, and we'll see you right back here next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.